on. In the second technical interview, I shared my interest in the DevOps technology to the interviewer. So he particularly remembered that, and after my training got completed, he asked me to join the his team. So I was like, yeah, he remembered when I said 6 months ago to him.
What's up everybody, Aditya Mahajan here and welcome back to yet another interview experience video. So today the company that we'll be looking at is IAURO, and these experiences would be from the people who have got into the company and have worked for them. Okay, so let's quickly look at what are the things that we'll be looking at in today's video. So as usual, if you have been following this tutorial series, we have been making videos for various other companies. So as usual, we'll start with looking at what the company does. We'll look at the hiring process of the company. We'll look at all the rounds in the details, what the rounds are, what the online rounds, interviews, and all those things. And finally, we'll look at how to prepare for this campus drive. Okay, so let's get started. Now let us quickly jump into their website so that we can see what the company is exactly about. Now, IAURO is a startup in the IT field that builds quality products, and they provide various kinds of customized things like web applications, Android applications, some cloud functions, etc. They also provide cloud native app development, data driven insights, those based on machine learning insights on the data, and then giving some results that have been concluded from them. Some customer experience things like design thinking and various other things. So some of their partners include AWS, NASCOM, the Linux Foundation, etc. And also you can check out their clients list, who are their clients like Mahindra and all those things on their website. Without wasting much more time, let us move on to the hiring process. So for the technical role, they have 5 rounds. Last year, that is for my batch, there were 4 rounds conducted, and this year they have added one more extra coding round, which is second number in the sequence. So the initial first 2 rounds would be the screening rounds. That is the first round being the MCQ round, that is the apti plus technical, and the second round is the coding round, as I just now mentioned. The remaining 3 rounds would be the interviews, two being completely technical, and the last interview would be an HR interview, that is the managerial. Okay, now the questions that would be asked would mostly be technical questions of the academics, nothing other than that. And that being said, let us quickly look at all the rounds in the details. Now, looking at the round 1, we can see that this is the first screening that we'll be facing for this particular company. And like various other companies, this would be a MCQ test. And in this, the questions would be from aptitude and technical questions. So aptitude would be the general aptitude like reasoning, the boat problem, a river boat, train moving fast, calculating interest, simple interest, compound interest, calendar problem, something like that. And in the technical, it would be from the academics, that is operating system questions, maybe database management system questions, maybe some of there might be code snippets and you have to answer them, what would be the output, something like that. Okay, so those would be the type of the questions that would be asked. Now the platform would be Google Form, so it would not be proctored. Okay, of course there would not be any camera. Now the next thing is that the question distribution that is present in aptitude and technical is somewhere around 30% to 70%. So if you say if for example there are 100 questions, there wouldn't be, most probably there wouldn't be, definitely. Then 70 questions would be technical and 30 would be aptitude. Okay, it's just a distribution, there wouldn't be 100 questions. Okay, now the level of questions would be moderate, not very tough but not very easy too. Okay, and the time that would be given would be 60 minutes. Okay, that would be the first round. Now let us look at the second round. Welcome back, guys. As you already know, I'm Aditya Mahajan and I have some of my friends with me who are currently working in IAURO, and they will be helping you in cracking the current campus drive. Okay, they will guide you through how the coding rounds are, how the interview process is like, and where you should prepare from. Okay, so let us get started with getting to know a little bit about them. So Suraj, would you like to take that over and give a in short about you.
Yeah. Hi Aditya. Thanks for having me. Hello everybody. I am Suraj Joshi, currently working as Associate Software Engineer in Aero Systems Private Limited, and I am the pass out of 2021 batch from CSC department.
Hi guys, I'm Sarang Mohri. I was software intern at Aero Systems. I am also passed out from 2021 batch CSC department.
So that's great, guys. Now we know in short about you. Let me tell you that I have already told them how many rounds are there, and I have also told in brief what the first round is like. That is the apti plus technical MCQ round. Okay. So last year I have also heard that you guys did not have any coding round. You directly had interviews, but this year they have given in the pattern that they would be having coding round. So what do you have views about them? I mean, what kind of questions would be like, and the level of the questions?
I think the level of the question would be easy to moderate, not too hard. You don't have to go in the deep data structures. Just some sorting and searching applications would be there, or some basic level algorithms might come.
Okay, so basically they would give moderate level questions, and they can be like sorting, a bit modification, and bit modification in the standard question like print the pattern and all those things, right?
Yeah, right.
So now that we have covered about round two, that is the coding round, let us move on to interviews. Okay, so the interviews, I heard that you had three interviews, two were technical, and one was HR. Okay, so let us start with the first technical interview. Okay, so would you like to share what the interview is like, what the flow of the interview was, and what kind of questions were?
So round three technical interview, right? So first technical interview, and the flow of the interview was basically on the resume oriented. So they just asked the interviewer was just interested in asking questions on basic algorithms or basics. I was asked the question of modified quicksort. Then I was asked to perform some queries, and then he moved on to my resume, and he asked me what are the things I performed in hackathon, as I have participated in two hackathons. So it was just a bit discussion on the resume and the projects. Mostly you guys can, if you want to excel in this round, you guys can focus on basic coding questions or applications of sorting and searching, and then mostly on DBMS, because the database management system is what they'll be needing it there.
So my interview was in afternoon. It was for like 1 hour and 10 minutes. So initially he asked me about myself, the what I have done in the past 4 years and everything. After that, we moved towards the OOPS concept. He asked me about OOPS concept, and he asked me like if you can explain the OOPS concept with the analogy with human behavior or with the nature. And after that, we moved towards the project side. What projects I have done, and I have done one project in deep learning. So he asked me about a few things about deep learning. Then we moved towards the database management system. There he asked me to design a database for a library system, and how you will write queries for the database system. Then after that, he asked me if we can ask him any question. So I asked him about the company, its scenario, and everything, and that was my interview in short.
Okay, so the technical first round, as far as I have seen from you guys' interviews, so it would be like they will start with introducing yourself, and it would be based on completely resume. They would ask you about the projects or hackathons or internships that you have did. After that, they will move on to data structures. Maybe they will give you a code or ask you about DBMS and OS kind of thing. So let's move on to the next technical interview, that is the second technical interview. So what was the flow like? I mean, what were some of the differences that you thought about from the first technical interview and the second technical interview?
So the second technical interview would be a bit advanced than the previous one. Uh, we were told that the second technical interview would be taken by the core team member. So we were a bit nervous at initially. But as soon as the interview started, the interviewer was very calm. He calmed us down. And then, as we thought already, the interview would be complex. He asked me a tree question, which I had to solve, and I solved it. Then he started going through my resume again. He asked me some cross questions on my hackathons, what part I did in the hackathons. He asked me if I had done any web development projects, which I had not specifically. But then he asked me if I had done any Node.js related thing. Yeah, I said yes, I have done it in second year. And then he asked me a question regarding JSON parsing, which I couldn't do. But I convinced him that I've done it previously, and I can do it again, which is not a big deal. And if given chance, I can perform very well under such situations. So he was convinced till the end of the interview. It was of at close to 30 to 40 minutes, and a bit complex than the previous interview, but not too much complex than the other companies. So you guys can chill, relax, and focus on just convincing him that you can do your best.
So my interview was very similar to Suraj, but my interview was more of resume based. He asked me a few questions from my resume, like the hackathon, which I have participated. Then we moved towards the data structures and algorithms. He gave me one to program from linked list. Then after that, we were asked. I was asked the question about majorly of like common sense question. It was not like very much technical, but it was more of a common sense question whether I can combine it with logic and not. And after that, my interview was over.
Okay, so basically what happened in the first, like for first Suraj round was resume based. Similarly, this second round was resume based for you, Sarang, right?
Yeah.
So they will try to switch people, and if some people come same, interviewer comes same, they will try to ask similar kind of things. So they will,
Yeah, they just play.
right, right. So this was a bit difficult than the first round. Just some more coding question, like Sarang said, there were linked lists. What kind of linked list questions were there, Sarang?
Which we solved on Geeks for Geeks, like tracer linked list number, or the data present there, swap position.
Okay,
It was like that.
okay, okay. So basically, they will ask, they will see if you exactly know how to use that particular data structure. Now that we have covered both the technical rounds, let us move on to the final round, which would be the deciding round that if you would get the interview or get the job offer or not. Okay, so what were the some of the questions like? I mean, were they just of HR questions, or was it like something technical plus HR?
No, it was just a basic HR. It was not technical plus HR. They asked just typical HR questions like, why do you want to join this company, and etc. So I remembered particularly, I answered this question. I said I wanted to join a startup, and I have interacted with my seniors there. They've got some interesting projects there.
Okay, so basically they would be asking just HR questions, which are almost same for every company. Like where do
For
you see
every
yourself?
company.
Right. Where do you see
Yeah.
yourself? Why do you want to join the company, etc. Okay. Now that we have completed almost the all hiring rounds, let us move on to important question like what part did you feel the most difficult, and why do you think? I mean, so that students can understand that they have to prepare more for this particular round. So, what was this round for you, Sarang?
For me, the first technical round, that was difficult for me because they have given me a limited time to design a database system. So it is very difficult for it was difficult for me to like calculate everything and instantaneously also tell him what I am thinking or what I'll do to design that, and how will I write queries which will be short and good. So that was very difficult for me.
Right,
Second,
right.
the first technique.
it sometimes become difficult when they ask directly to completely design something. Those are of system design part, right? So if someone asks
Yeah,
you to come up something on the spot, it becomes a bit difficult, right? I can understand.
very good. Yeah.
Right. So, and what about you, Suraj?
For me, it was definitely the second interview because he asked me particularly the questions from web development, and I didn't do anything in the past 2 years. So, but as I said previously, the key part here is you have to just convince him that you can do that.
So now that being covered, let us move on to next point. That coming to the preparation, what were the resources and what were some of the books or articles that you used for preparing for the interviews, for the coding round, and for the technical so that students can prepare for themselves, so that they can excel in this particular drive.
I think there's no such preparation needed for aptitude test, uh, because as you are preparing for the placement drives, you are it is assumed that you are perfect in this part. But some of the technical for the, some of the technical aptitudes questions, you just have to prepare MCQs from different websites. There are plenty of websites available. Then for solving part, because IRO won't ask any hard or complex coding questions, so you can just prepare from a basic website, competitive coding websites like HackerRank, etc. You don't have to go much deeper. Uh, so there's no as such preparation guide needed for this drive. You just have to be firm on your decisions and give your best. That's it.
Okay, so what do you think? Where did you prepare from, Sarang? I mean, what were your resources, or was it very similar to Suraj?
I do remember that I have solved like some 20 programming questions from Geek for Geeks website. So which were based on, like, I have solved two to three questions from every data structure, like from randomly 2 to 3 questions from linked list, from 2 to 3 questions from dynamic programming, 2 to 3 questions from every topic that data structure algorithm have. So that was my preparation.
So now that most of the parts being covered about the interviews, about the rounds, I would like to ask you the last question: that what were the experiences that happened to you when you joined the company, and how is the work culture and all those things?
So I joined the company in January. Uh, my experience of the company are moderate. The best memory I've had there is where when my interviews were running on. In the second technical interview, I shared my interest in the DevOps technology to the interviewer. So he particularly remembered that, and after my training got completed, he asked me to join the his team in that DevOps technology field. So I was like, yeah, he remembered when I said 6 months ago to him. Uh,
Yeah,
this was the
I
best
mean
feeling that happened.
that's a really great thing. I mean, if someone is looking at their they were not sure that even they will be hiring you or not, and they remember that thing that
Yeah,
you
yeah.
mentioned,
Uh,
you have interest in DevOps, and then after joining they will say, like, you said that, so just come on, come in here in this team. That's great. Okay.
अच्छा लगा वो सुन के. Now currently I work in cloud or container technologies, Docker, etc., Kubernetes, mostly on the deployment side. And the work culture here is awesome. In any startup, you can find it very helpful because you get to learn a lot. You spend much more time in learning. Nothing will be spoon fed to you. But just some, if any help you will need, the mentors are there for you, but nothing will be spoon fed to you. So I'd say that's an adventure. That's an adventure.
So how were your experiences about the company, Sarang?
yeah, my experience was really good with the company. Initially, I was assigned with a mentor. He trained me for 1 month. Actually, he gave me some courses, some material to prepare. Then I was placed into the front end technology. There, I found the JavaScript very difficult because it was a new language for me. So, if someone is going to join IRO, I'll suggest that he should focus on JavaScript because he'll need lot of JavaScript when he'll enter into the company. They'll not treat you like if you are some new stranger or you are new to a company, you will easily आप सबसे मतलब friendly हो जाओगे, सब आपसे अच्छे से बात करेंगे.
So that's great, guys. I mean, the interview experiences, company is also great. So best of luck for your interviews and your coding rounds, whatever are coming. Do good. Just be confident. And these guys will be hoping you to see there. So that's all for this video, guys. If you like the video and this content was useful to you, hit the thumbs up button. Also subscribe to the channel. This making this kind of videos takes a lot of effort. Trust me, it takes a lot of effort. Okay, and if you want to get regular updates, join the Discord server, link in the description. And that's all. See you in the next video. Okay, bye bye. That you know both of them, just in short about them. I have already, Suraj and Sarang, I have already told them about the first round. I mean, how the complete hiring process is, how many rounds are there. Okay, and now we'll look at how the I have already
Sorry.
काय झालं होतं ते?
लॅपटॉप सरकला माझा, तर पडला मोबाईल खाली. So sorry.